We're here today with a beautiful timber frame home on acreage right outside of Summersville. It has a very nice paved driveway, multiple outbuildings, a solar array, and so many other key features that make this home so unique. I'm proud to show you this house today. Let's check it out together. Coming here on the front door, you can see it has a very grand entrance. I really like the design of this home. And you come in here to this very nice foyer area where you can see the open space above. Coming in from the foyer, you can see this expansive, formidable dining room with a very nice chandelier. You get to see all the exposed beams like you do with a timber frame home. And then of course you come into this high ceiling, vaulted, beautiful living room. And you can see all the windows where you can look over your property and really enjoy this property in its entirety. The beauty of this home is really something like we've never got to show you before. So we're really excited about this house, the openness, the design. We have a wood-burning fireplace here in the living room, and it really is something to see. And coming here out of the living room, you can see that we have a very nice screened-in porch. It's very private here on the back side of the home. Again, looking over the property that surrounds this home, and it's very nice for an all-season outdoor patio right here off of the living room. Here back inside, you can see off to the side of the kitchen, there's a very nice sitting room that was also used by the previous owners as an entertainment room. And one nice feature is there is a half bath located right off of that here on the first floor. And then here coming over towards the kitchen that we'll get to next, you can see this very nice butcher block bar that was added to the island here. Plenty of space for the 3 stools for people to enjoy while you're there cooking in the kitchen. And then out here, you can see there's another patio right here, perfect place for grilling or something like that right off of the kitchen. And back to the carport. And then here in the kitchen, as you can see, there's plenty of counter space on these solid surface countertops, custom cabinetry, many new updated appliances, and plenty of space for cooking, entertaining, and enjoying this kitchen with the rest of this home. One key feature of this home is that the master suite is here on the first floor, so you're not climbing stairs, and it's conveniently located right here off the foyer. Again, it keeps true to the timber frame look of all the exposed beams. It does have custom wooden blinds, so you don't have the plastic or something like that. But then you first come in here to this sitting room area, and you can see the very high vaulted ceilings. It does have a ceiling fan and plenty of natural light for a sitting room. But then you come into what is truly the master bedroom. Again, plenty of light, and I really like the addition of how they went ahead and put this custom beam across the front there, showing off the timber frame look, preserving it, and really making it count right here in the master bedroom. And stepping in here to the master bathroom, you can see there's plenty of great space. There is the step-in shower, some extra storage in the middle, and then very nice tile work done around the garden tub. A little bit of natural light. There's the water closet tucked off to the side. And then I'd also like this large double vanity with plenty of storage. And then you also can come in right here to the master closet. You can see there's storage on both sides of this space, and really a good amount of space to store all your clothes and other items for the master suite. Back here in the foyer, you can see we're going upstairs to the other bedrooms. There's plenty of space in this house. They thought of everything that they could, and actually right here is a cedar closet. Convenient for your winter clothes or summer clothes when they're off season, and they're tucked out of the way right there. And here on the second floor, you can see on this side of the terrace, you can see down into the foyer area. Again, getting to enjoy all these exposed beams of the timber frame. And then you can actually come in here to the first of the secondary bedrooms. Huge windows for natural light, vaulted ceilings again, and there's actually a storage location above the closet there. And of course, there is the closet. One nice feature about this house is actually they have these barn doors back here that allows for good circulation whenever someone's not using this room, but whenever it is being used as a bedroom for guests or family, they'll actually close for a little bit more privacy. Side of the terrace of the second floor, you can see down into the grand living room area. Again, all the windows from floor to ceiling, the fireplace area, and then there is a conveniently located full bathroom right here on the second floor with a step-in shower. And then back here is the third bedroom. Again, two oversized windows, beautiful ceilings, and a closet here behind me ready for family or guests to enjoy. They always say a basement really shows the true quality of any kind of construction when it comes to a home. As you can see down here, this is a pretty expansive project with all of the prefabricated concrete footer walls, the oversized beams that hold up the rest of the house, and really the kind of quality construction that this house has. And one neat thing about this home that we'll show you once we get outside is there is a solar array that comes with this house. It all comes to this point. You can even check and see, like right now, for example, the solar panels are bringing power to the house and even putting it back into the grid because there's a battery system here that can last on average between 4 and 6 days. If the power's out, you still have enough power to run this home, again, for 4 to 6 days, somewhere in that range, and have the convenience and peace of mind in any kind of storms. And one interesting part of the sale of this home is that it actually comes with a fully functional woodworking shop right here in the basement. It's got a 3-foot wide oversized door to the outside, but you can see all of the different equipment here with the table saws and band saws, and also this custom dust collection system, customly made by the owner. It all comes to one centralized point and makes it very convenient for cleanup and makes it very nice to keep the rest of your basement clean while you're down here working on projects. Now heading out towards the side carport is the laundry room, and stepping back here you can see plenty of windows to see out, an entire wall of storage and counter space, and then of course your washer and dryer. And stepping back out is a nice little coat area with a built-in bench. And then here of course is the carport itself, and you can see, of course, you're out in the country, we already know that. But you can see privacy all the way around the home here. It really shows this off nice right here under the carport for you to enjoy. You could finish this in as a garage. And by the way, did we mention there's geothermal heat in this home? And so out in the front field that we'll have in the video here shortly, there is actually a geothermal system that helps cut down your power bill alongside the solar farm that we'll check out soon. Walking down the paved driveway here, you can see there's two nice outbuildings here, and the pole barn here actually does have a concrete floor, and there's actually some farming and property maintenance equipment that does come with this house. Be glad to show that to you sometime if you want to come out and check out this property and see what the owner might be willing to chip in with the deal. And so as you can see behind me, there's a custom built deer stand right here overlooking the front pasture of this home, right off of the home. And that could also be turned into a playhouse. And then also you can see here this massive solar array that this home does come with. And as you can see, and you can probably imagine, that looks like it's plenty of power to run this house, but we have data to prove that. And then also here in the field beside is where the geothermal is buried. And so out here you're getting your benefit of geothermal heat and cutting down on your electricity bill. And so back here behind the house, where you could come out from the woodworking shop of the basement, you can see here an excellent use of space. Right here below the screened-in porch for two different cords of wood, and there's an electric wood splitter that comes with this house. And so hopefully you've seen, like we have, there's so much attention to detail. The construction of this home is extravagant, to say the least, with the timber frame construction. And there are so many small details that the builder of this home thought of that really makes it perfect for you to enjoy with family. So you can see 66 Backwater Lane here in Summersville, West Virginia is truly a house to behold and truly a house to give serious consideration to as it now goes on the market. This is a beautiful 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. It has so many different features. We could go on, and in fact, we haven't even got the chance to show you them all. And so that's why I encourage you to reach out to Lakewood Real Estate Service. Let's talk a little bit more about the property, get you out here to put your own eyes onto it and see what you think of this home. My name is Garrett Cole. I'm the broker of Lakewood Real Estate Service. I appreciate you watching this video, and until next time.